4 zombies. We can see 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one? I didn't spot it. There it is. Okay, there's 2 right here then. I don't really have a body attacker, do I? I have head attacker, but it's fine. I seem to be using my screwdriver a lot more for stabbing people to death than I am for repairing things. To 1.2. Yeah, we'll just use another screwdriver. Actually, steel pipe is good for this one. Oh wow, the steel pipe does a lot better than I thought it did. It said head attack 25%, so I was thinking it was doing much less. I don't know. It says estimated damage 4.7. Mega Pack Rat. The music doesn't make it sound safe. I'm not worried. I'm just saying, like, it does not sound safe.
This is the Terminus. We've helping survivors. We received information attached to the electronic store and libraries, but it's blocked by wreckage.
So this is why I love the security guard. I mean, this is the amazing ability. Listen, temporary listen to all sounds of the current place. I know where everybody is. Now, I just don't like that it pulses and I can't see it anymore. But here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zombies total. As long as I know where they are, they're not going to surprise me. So now we arrived in the daytime, and so we're just going to go ahead and go this way. I'm very interested in what's in this car. Probably nothing, but realistically, I can just make a loop like this, and we should be all right. right, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go cut out here. I don't know why I keep making the finger symbol for cut while I'm saying that, but but what we're going to do is we're going to move to the west, claim all this stuff, and then meet back at the fire truck. All right, and we're back. We went ahead and pillaged these houses, hardware store, grocery store, and went all the way back through, and we returned to the fire truck. What we're going to do is I'm going to go and drive a fire truck up here, and then start going west in a westerly direction, and hopefully end back up over here. Drive, yeah. And for all I know, this is as far as I can get with this car, because I only have this one last fuel unit. So there are 6 zombies around me. I've gotten a lot braver. Well, not braver. I've gotten a lot more, I guess, comfortable fighting zombies. There's also this one over here. They can see pretty far. You probably want about a visibility of 6 or so. So that basically, I don't know how far this zombie can go. What we're gonna do is, now that I know that this one's not super big threat, we're just actually gonna step twice this way. Now let's listen. So he's walked around over here. Let's take a peek. So that one can move up. So basically, I have a good idea of how far these guys can go. So if I step back some, let's say over here. We can see that none of them can actually reach me. So this one, he is 3 tiles in the darkness, so we're gonna actually just wait. I went ahead and dropped off one of my axes and everything else. This should be good for fighting these guys. So now we can move much better. I've only seen 4 stack up, but for all I know, that there can be more per tile. Let's go and listen to see if the other one's... No, he's not even aware of me. He went the other way. So this one's still going very slow. This is probably the 1 tile one. So I just need to deal with these 3, realistically. So let's go ahead and actually, let's pick the worst axe. Not that it should matter too much, because I'm right next to the fire truck. I can always replace as I need to. So now I'm proficiency 1. Went ahead and also bound a couple of keys, so take all, make it very fast. So this guy, he could have seen me as soon as I turned around the corner, which is why he didn't growl when I saw him. Normally, when you see them and they see you, you see each other at the same time. But they have good night vision. Even better than me. Even though I have all 3 levels of nighttime visibility, they still have better night vision. That's okay, because I have a better weapon. Alright, there's one right on the other side of that wall for me, so that's nothing to worry about. there's no point listening, because realistically, I can just save the AP for next turn, and even if I did detect a zombie just right outside my edge, I couldn't run away from him anyways. So I'm gonna go and start veering off in this direction, hit this library. So we'll tune out here, and then we'll tune back in once I return to the pharmacy. Alright, looks like we found somebody. We don't know what their occupation is, we don't know anything about them, but we can spend AP in order to get him to join us. Before we do that, let's listen for the enemy first. And there's still one guy right there. So what we'll probably do is, we'll just hold off for a second. Oh, he can walk right through me, that's not helpful. You can't hear other people, but you can hear zombies. I guess we'll just talk, and we'll try to get reliability increase. He doesn't like alcohol. It's not changed. It's a soldier. I'm not sure if I have to feed him also. If I do, it's going to be kind of problematic. Maybe I can just give him enough clothes. Just that one right there inside the building. So I don't really feel like, I'm not going to threaten him, but we will try to recruit him. I can also try to trade with him and maybe give him things that way. Actually, would that have been easier to get reliability up with him that way? That might have been easier. Let's try handing him a couple planks. Put some rags. Oh, this poor, okay. That might have been easier, just handing him stuff and then hiring him, because when I hire him, if this is anything like a rogue survivor, he will immediately be able to hand me all his stuff. So let's go ahead and hit recruit. You recruit KD, soldier, as a companion. You cannot directly manipulate another survivor. Huh. Alright, so they start with 16 in all stats, a little bit of health and AP loss. But if I give them some clothing, they should be okay. Change items, okay. So here's what we'll do. I'll take the best, and then you can take half. You can carry all the food. You know, it might just be easiest if I just have you, Wow, I can search probably 3 times faster now if I just hand you all the stuff and then run through the building with this. You can carry everything for me. That might actually be the way to go. Let's see what your stats are. We also may want to head back and let you read those books, because I assume you can also read the books individually. Not entirely sure. Okay, with your 5 in combat, and your perk in soldier's melee attack damage, you might be the best candidate for just killing everybody off. What I don't like is that means all my proficiency is kind of wasted, but it realistically, it probably is the best way to go, as long as I can keep both characters alive. What am I doing on temperature? 12.5. 9.4, so she'll go inside. Oh, darn it. I thought it was going to go through the door, but apparently this is how he thinks he's going to get through there. Okay, so I guess I'll continue to level up Axe, and maybe we'll see what the soldier can level up. Yeah, with the Axe I can pretty much one-shot everybody, so it might be good to give the soldier something smaller. With their combat damage bonus, that would actually work out pretty well. Their way to switch easily. Change characters tab. Okay. Anything she can do? That doesn't look like it. Any books? Just that one. I'm assuming your level also goes up. 15.4. 16 points is up. Yeah, it also goes up. Okay, so whose AP gets used on this? Katie's the one currently selected. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so Katie can read it off of my inventory. That actually, all right. What I want to see is what happens when I send her off by herself into the next area. Or if it just automatically makes everybody go. Okay, so we're still a squad. All right. Does Ariadne's thing work here? No. And I travel. Okay, we're both on the same tile, it looks like. All right, well, it's actually kind of interesting. Let's try hitting this place then with both of us. Let's go ahead and get the radio done. That's kind of peculiar. She can detect them. What is her ability to hear? Observations at 0. She shouldn't. I think she's gaining the benefit of my. What's that perk called? Sharp ears perk. Can't switch characters during the walking animation. It is kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and continue looting in my direction to the north. It would have been far better to loot this area first, so that I could use the books and read them overnight. But I figured that for recording purposes, it would have been best if I just moved from the pharmacy. So we will meet back at the fire truck. so this cut here is just me walking around in a circle to collect the relief supplies. Snow makes it harder to move, so the longer it snows, the more AP percentage-wise it costs. If it snows for 1 turn, maybe it's a 10% AP increase. If it snows for 5 turns, it's a 50% AP increase. That may or may not be the exact calculations of it, but the costs can get pretty high. This is starting to make me think that the athlete might be a very viable strategy for moving to map. Because right now, moving from map to map is a huge pain. I can understand why it's set up the way it is, but I would like to see that retooled in the future. And I could drive right to Terminus if I wanted. I have enough fuel for that. But I want to see what the rest of the game has to offer. So we're actually going to walk. Well, not walk. We're actually going to go zone by zone to that place. We're going to keep making progress in that direction. I'm not going to, on camera, hit all these other places. That is really cool that the crawling zombie leaves a different snow print than the walking zombies. I like that. That's a nice touch.